Psalms chapter 84 and verse 10. For a day in thy courts is better than 1,000. So one day in the kingdom of heaven is better than 1,000 of your best days on this side, man. Let me repeat that again. One single day in the kingdom of heaven is better than 1,000 of your best days on this side, man. Okay? Where things were better for you. Moments that you can reminisce on and say, yeah, that was a good day. The kingdom of heaven blows it out the park, man. It blows it out the water. Just one day. Not to mention, the Heavenly Father, He's going to stretch out the time. He's going to expand the time so you can enjoy your immortality. You can enjoy your life. And the Lord said in Wisdom of Solomon, He created the Israelite man to be an image of His own eternity, man. We're going to be a likeness of His own eternity, man. We're going to be many most highs, man. We're going to be many most highs. Okay? Gods on earth under Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And also what's going to make us gods? These laws, statutes, commandments, and us judging by the laws, statutes, commandments, but also these laws being in our inward parts, making us those perfect judges. Not to mention, we experience these different reincarnations in this wicked flesh, so we know how to judge the flesh. We know how to judge this body because we've been in this body many times. Okay? But once again, the kingdom of heaven is going to be patterned after the mind of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. A righteous paradigm.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Kakwadash, double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations to the whole elect out there pushing His word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the whole elect, the believers, the listeners, whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And what I want to get into, okay, today, is just going into the elect, okay, then the rest, because that's been, a topic in the spirit, start with the elders and apostles, that, brothers been going into, because we're in the time, all right, of the elect being delivered, okay, and the rest of Israel being judged, And y'all let me know how the sound coming in, let me know if we sound good. Like I said, I'm on this app, this screen recorder. I'm gonna try to do something different, as I walk, in the park today. Well, let me know how the sound, the audio coming in. If we good, we'll get into it. Come. Get the water, Akim. So, yeah, let's get it. And, let's go here. Okay. Now, this is the book of, Romans chapter 11, all right, verse 7. And it says, what then? Israel have not attained that which he seeketh for, but the election have attained it, and the rest were blinded. Okay, and that's a precept that comes out a lot, but we really, got to understand that there's an election that was predestined, before the earth was made, and it was built into them, to receive the truth. Okay, And if we're not a part, okay, you know, if there's an Israelite that's not a part of their predestined elect, there's nothing that can be said, there's nothing can be done, there's nothing that can be told to them. You know, there's not a perfect combination of scriptures you can bring out, okay? There's not a certain amount of history you can bring out, okay? The chariot could come, all right, and levitate, you know, over their house or their apartment for a month straight, okay? If they're not of the elect, there's nothing they can do to believe. And understanding that, you know, we should be more and more grateful, you know, that the Lord is still preserving us. Now, we know we're called, but we pray that we're chosen, you know, and every day that we abide in this truth is another step closer to us being of that elect, you know. So that's why one thing about being, you know, potentially being of the elect, there's nothing to boast in, because it's not because of our doings or what we deserve. It's just the Lord's goodness. You know, at the end of the day, all right, we're just at the mercy of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and the elect are going to be the elect because of the Lord's goodness, man. Okay, now the scriptures go into particular characteristics of the elect and the non-elect, and that's what we go by. Okay, the scriptures give, you know, particular, you know, say characteristics when it comes to the elect. And even when you read this scripture here, it said, "What then? Israel not have obtained that which is seeking for, but the election have obtained it." So the elect are able to obtain this truth. Let's get this word obtain. See, does it give us something? I know brothers probably lighting it up. Let me see. All right, let's see if we get this word obtain. Just say, let me see. Really don't give us nothing. I'm gonna have to look it up in the Google. See, obtain, it says to get, to require, or to secure. Okay, to get, to acquire, or to secure. Okay, to achieve. You know, you go to some of the synonyms. All right, it says to pick up. Okay, to come by. All right, to grab. You know, to buy, to purchase. Okay, which, how do we purchase this truth? With our time. You know, and we begin to what? You know, to pretty much take hold, you know, to lay hold of. All right, as it says, to get, to lay hold of. Okay, that's why Yahushua said, "What, hold fast that which thou hast," because the elect will obtain this truth during this grace period, during the ministry, you know, the prophets and the teachers, man. The elect will obtain this truth. We will lay hold of it. And the thing is to hold fast to it, okay, especially during the times to come, you know, because right now it's a fight to hold on to this truth, to hold on to the faith, okay. There's certain sacrifice, there's certain requirements, you know, because one thing about being of the hopeful elect, it comes with requirements, man. You know, the more we're given, the more that's required of us, man. Okay, so being the elect is not an easy ride. Okay, matter of fact, if we're of the elect, okay, we're going to be tried through suffering. We're being tried daily through suffering, man. You know, there's certain, I say, sacrifices we have to make. All right, there's certain, you know, we become outcasts in the family, certain ridicule we have to go through. You know, you know, it's very inconvenient to try to be righteous in this society. Okay, that's convenient and set up for sin. You see, so those that are of the hopeful elect, you know, there's certain you know, things we have to deny in the flesh. You know, because we're in a society where, hey, it's easy to get rich. You know, it's certain brothers that got charisma and certain skills. Okay, which, you know, we still maintain ourselves. You know, we handle our obligations as men. Okay, but there's certain skills and brothers got certain charismas, and, you know, can brothers can start platforms or certain things, but it will require too much of us to maintain those things in this world. So that's part of a sacrifice. So that's us denying ourselves, and that's one of the responsibilities of the elect. Okay, even certain of you women, let's say, you know, you women that have, you know, come under the order of this truth, you know, and you begin to obey your husband, well, you set yourself up for ridicule in this society, you know, especially in a society that's centered around Queen of Heaven. You know, even you sisters that don't have a husband, all right, the fact that you're not partaking in the perks of this Queen of Heaven system and you're waiting, well, that's one of the sacrifices that the elect, the hopeful elect, will have to make, you know. So being the elect isn't a mindset of kicking your feet up. No, the elect got to fight, you know, because we got to hold fast to it. And the Lord will show us, because there's certain men that have obtained this truth and fallen out. So there's no for sure's, okay, in this thing. And it keeps us honest, and it keeps us, hey, on our feet, you know, constantly making adjustments, you know, constantly examine ourselves, okay, to make sure that, hey, we're in the faith, that we're not reprobate, okay. But then you read the second part of it, says, but the election have attained it, and the rest were blinded. So our people being blind is an indicator that they're not of the elect. 2024, all right. If you a nigga for Trump, okay, or you supporting Kamala Harris, if you're involved in these shenanigans, there's a good chance you're not of the elect. Okay, there's a great chance. Now, the Lord, you know, one thing about it, it ain't over till it's over. Okay, but just your trajectory ain't looking good, man. If you're talking about voting, okay, you're a nigga for Trump, all right, or you a hoe for Harris, okay, it's not looking good, okay. I say anything can happen, you know what I'm saying, it ain't over till it's over, okay. But hey, I know I wouldn't want to roll the dice, man, but hey, it's all up to the Lord anyway, okay. If you went and got the juice, okay, if you still trusting this man enough to allow him to put, you know, experiments in you, then hey, it's a good chance that you might not, okay. But it's, you know, it's not over, you know. So the Lord gonna, you know, close the door whenever he do it, all right. But the elect, okay, have attained this thing, man, and are growing and building in this thing, man. Okay, let's go here. So I know, brother. Yep, brother's lighting it up. So let's get some of them. Let's see what we got. Yep, this the brother. Just trying to make it stop jumping. Might. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I can't get it. It's gonna keep jumping. I'll just get what you brothers got on here. So let's go here. Once the brothers got it. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 4. And the brother GMS, pray always. Brother Quanawa. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 3, and it says, but if our gospel, okay, be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, going back to those that are blinded, which are not of the elect, okay. And the Lord has them blinded, you know. Niggas still trying to be a rapper, niggas still trying to be a street nigga. The woman, you know, is caught up, all right, in the feminist mindset, you know, the hot girl mindset. Those are people that are lost, okay. That's how people are trying to vote, you know. Niggas is into voodoo, and you know, the nigga woman is into being a witch now, and just lost, man, okay. But they're not of the elect. And it goes into why. It says, in whom the Most High of this world have blinded, all right, the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Yahushua, who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them, okay. And the Lord has the minds, all right, of 2/3, all right, intentionally, all right, blinded and lost, all right. And he said the guys of this world, which is Esau, Edom, and Esau, Edom, you know, he plays a major part in the way that people think and what they believe in, you know. And you can see now that Esau is pretty much, you know, control niggas like a remote control. You know, it's to the point to where we can predict how niggas are gonna react. Okay, when Esau does particular psyops, when he throws certain enchantments out there, you can pretty much predict how people are gonna react, man. Because Esau has full control. It's like he has, you know, a steering wheel on our people, man. All right, he knows how to steer them towards, you know, to do. All right, to be angry. He can steer them towards being sad. He can steer them towards being happy. You know, it's like he got a steering wheel in the back of our people, man, and he takes them whichever way that he wants them to go. Okay, like when Trump got shot, you know, so-called, you know, posters got shot. You knew niggas gonna gravitate to that. You know, we knew niggas gonna gravitate to that, man. When they put Kamala, all right, when they set Joe Biden down and put Kamala up there, we knew Eve was gonna react to that. Okay, nothing to do with what's actually going on, but you can tell how niggas are gonna react. You know, when Esau does things, you know the reaction, because niggas are like programmed robots. Okay, it's only so many different ways a nigga can react. You know, because they're under that complete control of the guys of this world, which is Esau Edom. Okay, it's like when Esau pulls a psyops, you can guarantee, okay, how niggas are gonna react. Okay, you knew Kamala was gonna pull some rappers out. You know, like that wasn't even no surprise. All right, that she pulled out Megan Thee Stallion and Quavo. Okay, there was no surprise that she went and got nigga celebrities, man. You know how they was gonna feed into Jake. Okay, so prepare to see Kamala, all right, to keep pulling out, you know, more nigga antics all the way until so-called election, man, if we make it there. Okay, so let's go from there. Oh, y'all brothers. Yep, that's the brother Kazak Bun Yahweh, Proverbs 15, like Proverbs 14 and 15. It said, the simple believe it, every word, but the prudent man, which a prudent, you know, is the spirit that the Lord will put on the elect, look it well into his goings. Okay, so we look, hey, the scriptures got it, because as we're watchmen, we look into these things, man. You know, the Lord got us. That's another thing, like this, the spirit that the elect will be in, was to be prudent, which means to search things out. Okay, so the Lord has the elect being prudent in these times, man, and looking into these things, man, to where we know, all right, we can pretty much look at how Esau moving and see the agenda. Okay, because at the end of the day, it's not even about, even with this whole election, it's not about the black vote. It's about the minds of you Israelites, man. Okay, he wants you constantly, emotionally invested into this madness, man, because it puts spirits on our people, demons on them, enchantments. All right, and the scriptures say there's no enchantment against the Jacob, but that's only for the elect. Okay, see, the elect, okay, will be shielded from enchantments. Now, we do have to be mindful, okay, not to get sucked back into the madness, man. Okay, but the Lord got it set up to where the elect would dodge the enchantments of Esau Edom. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices. Like, we know this nigga schemes and plots soon as we see something now, because that's us becoming kin. You know, when you become kin, you become skilled in something. Okay, when you look at like a Steph Curry, he's become kin in shooting. You know, which means he's become very skillful at it. You know, and as we're constantly watching this devil, we becoming keen to certain things. Like, we're becoming, you know, very skillful at watching this devil and kind of see, All right, what angle he coming from and what's his agenda. Okay, so that the Lord will put a prudent spirit on the hopeful elect in these times, man. Okay, so let's go from there, because at the end of the day, the elect is predestined. That's why you go here, you know, and this devil's pulling out all stops. Well, let's get this in Ephesians 1. Okay, Ephesians 1:3 says, "Blessed be the power and Father of our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, who have blessed us with all spiritual blessings in heavenly places in Yahushua." Okay, so the Lord, the elect, you know, are blessed in the heavens. The spiritual realm, you know, there's favor for us in the spiritual realm. You know, the Most High, Yahushua, the angels. All right, they're you know, the elect are in favor with the entities of the heavens, man. Beginning with the Heavenly Father, the Most High, Yahushua, the only begotten Son, and the angels, man. Okay, and that's why in the time of Jacob's trouble, you know, the elect will be assisted. You see, you know, so we're gonna be kept in the hour of temptation, which is a reserve, man. You know, because it's a blessing, you know, to have favor on high. Okay, and the elect, you know, which have attained this truth and endure in these times, man, is going to obtain their favor and ultimately their reward. Okay, now verse 4 says, "According as he hath chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love." So the elect was chosen before the foundation of the world. It was all set up. All we can do is play our part. If you're the elect, okay, all we can do is play the part that the elect was chosen to play. If you're the non-elect, all you can do is play the part of the non-elect. You know, so everybody's at the will and the mercy of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. You know, there should be absolutely no boasting in this thing. And when Jake get proud, that's not an attribute of the hopeful elect. Okay, to be puffed up. Now, does knowledge puffing us up? Do we have to fight, you know, in battle against pride? Absolutely. Okay, but that's the thing. The elect will fight against the flesh. Okay, the non-elect will just be consumed by the flesh, overtaken. You know, I say, just because we have a chance of being of the elect, it doesn't mean that we don't have to fight. No, we have to fight the more, because Satan comes harder, you know, at the hopeful elect. You know, Satan is groomed to go extra hard, because one thing about the non-elect, they're pretty much on self-destruct mode. You know, like once Satan has planted that seed of pride, or, you know, some type of wickedness or deception, all right, once he's planted that seed and it's taking root and it's grown, now you're pretty much in self-destruct mode. Okay, but it's a constant battle with the elect, because he hasn't conquered the mind of the elect, so it's a constant battle, you know. So this is a fight, you know, that we have to fight until it's over, man. Okay, verse 5, it says, "Having predestined, all right, us unto the adoption of children by Yahushua HaMashiach himself, according to the good pleasure of his will." So it was all set up that the elect would eventually hear his word and be awakened to their true purpose, man, in Yahushua. You know, you brothers, you know, hey, Lord willing, we're serving a purpose in Yahushua. You know, we have been awakened to our purpose. Okay, even you sisters, man, you have a purpose under those men. All right, and whatever scenario we're in, you have a purpose in this thing. All right, and there was a time to where we will hear this word and be awakened to that. All right, because the elect will come on the scene as the elect. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick in Daniel, the 12th chapter. Okay, what was told Daniel. All right, it's the book of Daniel, chapter 12. All right, verse 13. Now this was told Daniel. This is the angel, you know, letting Daniel know. about, you know, a prophecy, man. All right. This is Daniel 12 and 13. It says, but go thy way till the end. All right. Till the end be. Okay. Which means Daniel, you know, would die and go to the spiritual realm. You know, that was him going his way. Okay. It says, for thou shalt rest. All right. And stand in thy lot at the end of days. So the angel is telling, okay, Daniel, which we know Daniel is of the elect. Alright, as we went through that Daniel series, you know, and seeing how much favor like Daniel had, you know, his, you know, crazy favor with Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. So Yahweh himself, you know, came and visited Daniel. Alright, in the 10th chapter, Daniel, the 10th chapter, you know, and was calling Daniel beloved. You see, Daniel had blessings, all right, in heavenly places in the spiritual realm, all right, and everybody that came up against Daniel got destroyed. He didn't have to lift a finger, all right. Daniel wasn't throwing punches, you know, kickboxing niggas, man. Nah, man. Okay, the Lord just had every scenario play out, and Daniel would be delivered from his trouble, and everyone that was against Daniel would be destroyed, them and their families, man. Okay, Daniel was like a made man in the spirit, but what did Daniel demonstrate? Faithfulness. Okay, Daniel wasn't about clout. The Lord elevated Daniel, but Daniel wasn't about that, because every time that Daniel stood for Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, he was sacrificing everything in his life, letting you know that Daniel didn't care about the riches of Babylon. He didn't care about being the hand of the king and being elevated, you know, in the kingdom of the heathens. And, you know, Daniel had his own service and everything. You know, when you read Bel the dragon in the Apocrypha, Daniel had his own service. Daniel, like you say, was a made man. Okay, but when it came to, all right, his faith, he was unmovable. He didn't care about, you know, I say the purple robes and the gold chains. You see, he didn't care about none of it, man. Like my boy from Alabama, Daniel didn't care about none of it. You know, you see. So Daniel, all right, had that spirit of the elect. Okay, because the elect are going to be unmovable in these times, and we're of that number. The Lord going to put the spirit on us to be unmovable, man. And that's why now we're being conditioned to be unmovable. All right, now, you know, to stand on, you know, to be unmovable in small things, man. You know, the things that, hey, we don't budge about now, all right, is grooming us to be unmovable, all right, during time of the big test. Okay, Lord will we of that elect. Now, you go to that word stand in the Hebrew, which is a mod, all right. It says to stand, to remain, all right. I want to look, yeah, here you go. It says, this is one of the definitions. It says to stand, to arise, to appear, to come on the scene, to stand forth, to appear, to rise up or against. So the elect will come on the scene as the elect. You see, if we're of the elect, the Lord has said to where we will come on the scene, we'll be birthed into the earth, and then eventually we will hear this word, because we really didn't come on the scene until we heard this word and became activated. Okay, then we came on the scene. Okay, because you look at these camps, what do you see? Brothers, you know, constantly popping up. Then brothers have their own channel. Okay, start to create traffic. Then that's when we really come on the scene. Because before then, we were dead. Okay, but when we was resurrected by hearing this word, we was resurrected in Yahushua, we came on the scene. Okay, as the elect. Okay, if we endure. You see, let's go here just to prove. Let's get some more. You know, this is Jeremiah chapter 1. All right, verse 4. It said, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee, and before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee and ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. Okay, so this is why, and this is for every, brother. Okay, that's so the elect, the Lord knew, all right, who we were. He knew what spirits he was putting in these bodies, man. Okay, that's why these bodies were given to us to be a living sacrifice, man. This is why we was given these bodies, man. Okay, to be a living sacrifice, man. That's why more and more, all right, it's about the will of Yahweh B'Shem Al-Shai above everything. It's about the interest. You see, as we grow in Yahweh Shai, our life becomes more about his interest. That this is why this spirit was sent back to this body, sent into a body. Okay? And Yahweh Shai, this is why he sacrificed, man. So we will have an opportunity to do this, man. To come on the scene as the hopeful elect and show the Most High, all right, through Yahweh Shai, that, hey, we're serious about this thing. That we, hey, we're trying, we're going to be like Abraham. Abraham came in the favor, after he showed his faith. So this is an opportunity for us to labor, in Yahweh Shai, and ultimately show our faith at the end of this thing, man. And be rewarded as the elect. Okay, now let's go here. All right, same thing, different prophet, different prophets, same thing. Okay, this is dealing with Isaiah. This is Isaiah 49:1. It says, "Listen, O isles, unto me, and hearken, ye people from far. The Lord hath called me from the womb, from the bowels of my mother have he made mention of my name." Okay, so the elect, all right, that's why scripture speak about what? The elect being written in the book of life. So those elect represents those spirits that are written in the book of life. So when someone of the elect, okay, comes into the earth, okay, is noted in the heavens, man. All right, because the elect will be preserved for deliverance, man. Even in death, the elect are going to be resurrected. See, going back to Ezekiel 9:4, put a mark on them that sigh and cry. Okay, because matter of fact, I'm gonna tie this in because it's the spirit. Because that mark goes in that Tawah, which goes to their spiritual exemption. But I was listening to something about because over there in the Middle East, with that conflict they got going on, and the Mossad, which is the small hats, Secret Service, which they probably the most high tech in the world. But pretty much, they said they had certain technology in the 80s to where it was certain key figures that they can look at on the screen, and they will be like dots on the screen. So let's just say it was somebody, in Iraq, then somebody else in Turkey. There were certain, key figures, okay, they would know where they was at because they would be like dots, on the screen, with the technology they had. And they'll know when certain key figures will be having a meeting because they'll see all them dots come together in a certain place, and that's why you see, them small hats is able to knock off certain key members of, Hezbollah and Iran and, Hamas, because that was in the 80s. So there's no telling what type of, technology you got now where they're like, dots on the screen. So they know how they moving, old boy that died in the helicopter, the Iranian president, they pretty much got them tabs on them, man. Okay, well, in the spirit, okay, it just says, mark those that cry and sigh. All right, because the elect will be crying and sighing. The elect, okay, and that goes into the spirit that the elect will have on them. The elect will be begging for this place to be destroyed, man. The elect won't be looking forward to the next year. Okay, the elect will be looking forward to these prophecies unfolding any day now. Okay, and really vexed about this current society, man. Crying and sighing. but said put a mark, which is a dua. Okay, so you best believe on the elect spirits that the Most High got tabs on them. You know, that's why I said in Luke 21. Matter of fact, let's get that. Then we'll go back to that. This is Luke 21. Let's get straight to it. Luke 21 and all right. Luke 21 and 17 it says, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but there shall not an hair on your head perish, man. So you best believe how about Shem Shai has tabs on those elect spirits. Okay? And we're really finna see the Lord's favor. Like we see we're finna experience everything we experience now, except on a much larger scale. Alright, it's gonna be on a much more intensified scale. Okay, power is gonna be on a much more intensified scale. Protection, okay, on a much more intensified scale. Favor, you know, provision. Everything is gonna be on a much more intensified scale. You know, for the elect's sake, because as he intensifies the chaos, he's gonna intensify the favor. You know, on behalf of the elect. You see, because you go here, which is Mark 13 and 20. Mark 13 and 20 says, I started 19, says, for in those days shall be affliction such as was not from the beginning of creation, which the Most High created until this time, neither shall be. So we come into the worst times ever. And Daniel spoke about this, Daniel the 12th chapter. Okay? It says, and except the Lord has shortened the days, no flesh should be saved, but for the elect's sake, all right, whom he have chosen, he have shortened the days. Okay? So for the sake of the elect, the Lord is going to shorten, all right, he's going to cut Esau off in his agenda. You know, because if Esau was able to just continue and attempt to overthrow prophecy, he would destroy everything and everyone. Okay? So there was a time where the Lord has it set, you know, to where he's going to cut this man off, okay, from all ability and deal with him. You know, Yahweh Shai is going to come back, because there's really going to put a stop to all the madness in the earth when Yahweh Shai himself returns, man. Okay? And push down all rulership once and for all. You see? And then he's coming to deliver who? His elect. He's waging war on behalf of the elect, man. And it goes back into those blessings in heavenly places, man. Okay? Do you know it's a blessing to have a military in the heavens? Okay? That's coming to wage war in righteousness, man. Okay? So let's go from there. Let's go back here to Isaiah. It's Isaiah 49 and 1. It says, listen, O isles, unto me, and hearken ye people from far. Because that's another thing, the elect is here addressing the world. You know, the men, all right, those prophets are back on the scene, and we're addressing the world. Okay? We're telling these nations what's their role according to prophecy. You best believe Russia you best believe Putin heard the prophets. Okay? These leaders, certain Iranian leaders, you know, North Korea, China, you best believe they heard the prophets. Okay? And we're pretty much, you know, telling them their role. You know, the prophets are here to address the world. Okay, real quick. What did he tell Jeremiah? Okay, let me see. You jump down in Jeremiah, the first chapter, that same chapter. It says, Isaiah 1 and 9 says, then the Lord put forth his hand and touched my mouth. And the Lord said unto me, behold, I have put my words in thy mouth. See, we have his words. You know, we're the messenger. The prophet is telling you, look, this is what it is. And that's why that's another thing. The true prophets won't deal with gray areas, man. The prophets that are of the elect, we're not here to deal with gray areas, man. When you have a message from the king, you got to deliver that exact message. You can't be off on nothing. If a king sends you on on a far journey with a message, you gotta deliver that message just as the king said, with the intent that the king had. Because imagine if the king, sends you as a messenger on the ambassadage, okay, and if the king is having the message scribed and he's writing it and he's pissed, well, guess what? If the king was pissed when he wrote that message, you have to bring that same intensity when you deliver the message, man. Okay? If the king was in a joyful mood when he wrote that message, guess what? You have to carry that same energy with that message, man. You see? And it has to be the exact message that the king wants to be delivered. Okay? So Elder Natazakba said it best, man. Hey, that be the anger of the Lord on brothers, man. Okay? Brothers be in that fiery spirit. Okay, that be the anger of the Lord. That be the Lord move. Sometimes brothers, make jokes about this place. The Lord is mocking this place, man. Sometimes, brothers be in that scholarly spirit. That's the Lord really dealing and teaching. That intimate, setting where it's, a lot of information and edification and points coming out. It's the Lord. All right, that's the message that he wants. So when the spirit gets on the brother, it can be a spirit of wrath, a spirit of mockery, all right, a spirit of, scholarly teaching, but it's all from Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, So reading on, it says Jeremiah 1:9, well 1:10, it says, see, I have this day. It's back in Jeremiah 1:9. It says, see, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdom to root out and to pull down and to destroy and to throw down and to build and to plant. Okay, so Jeremiah was set over the nations because Jeremiah was pretty much telling these nations their particular roles, okay, within geopolitics, man. All right, Jeremiah was pretty much telling them, look, Babylon gonna do this, Egypt gonna fall, Edom gonna fall, you wicked niggas who was cussing out Jay, y'all finna go into captivity. You see? Hey, Jeremiah was like a point guard, man. He was telling them, hey, look, you gonna do this, you do that. All right, and it was the authority was given to him by Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. So when we prophesy these things in this time, you best believe these nations are hearing it, and it's putting the spirit on them. Okay, there's a spirit, on these certain leaders, man, to move a particular way. Okay, because like Putin is just, he locked in, and even if something happened to Putin, guess what? You best believe it's another man, all right, on deck to fulfill prophecy, man. Okay, because Putin is not the end all be all. Okay, he's just a character. Okay, because even when you go into with Alexander the Greek, okay, a lot of people thought it was gonna be his father, because it was his father that got all those Greek militaries together, to do an invasion on Persia. But he died, before he got to invade, because that wasn't his lot. It was for Alexander to do that. Okay, so it doesn't matter about these certain key players, like these small hats. They keep killing, they keep killing, these certain leaders, amongst, I say, Hezbollah and Iran. But see, prophecy gonna happen anyway. Okay, no matter how many of those leaders you kill, because guess what? The Lord had them kill 100 leaders just to set up this one man that he built to fulfill their lot. Because you might kill the leader that was chill, that had some reserve. All right, and then you kill so many leaders, and then you get down to the one who the Lord put the spirit on. All right, to go crazy on your ass, man. So at the end of the day, all right, you can tell it's spirits on these leaders, man. All right, because even how Iran moving, like Iran is like in genius mode. You know, the way that they moving, and they're pretty much frustrating them small hats. That's why them small hats is doing what they doing, because in the when you go into military term and you kill a certain leader, it's called like a method of decapitation. You know, like killing a snake, you cut the head off and the body will fall. You know, and these small hats are doing this because they're getting frustrated because Iran got so many things working against them. You know, like Iran, you know, is pretty much affecting the economy of the small hats. Certain businesses going bankrupt because of what Yemen doing. All right, you got certain evacuations because of what Hezbollah doing in the north, and it's causing them to produce a lot of those missiles for that Iron Dome, because they're constantly, you know, being shot at. So they constantly have to. Here it is, you know, Hezbollah, Iran is shooting these low-grade missiles. All right, well, pretty much Hezbollah now. You know, Iran not really directly, you know, not directly attacking them, you know, but Hezbollah shooting a lot of those low-grade. Has to have to shoot, you know, constantly use missiles from that Iron Dome, and those missiles have to be replaced. All right, and what Hezbollah doing is shooting, you know, those cheap missiles, all right, at the Iron Dome, and they getting intel as they, you know, because Lord Well got a lesson to do on that unwalled village, you know, just to kind of isolate that, you know, but them small hats have to shoot off, you know, millions of dollars worth of those Patriot missiles to block, okay, thousands of dollars of those Hezbollah missiles. So, you know, it's what you call a war of attrition. You know, they're pretty much just wearing them down. And when you see them small hats, you know, kill one of them leaders, it's like a low blow, like a boxer, you know, that's getting picked apart. You know, and he tie up, all right, or low blow, or, you know, hit behind the head, you know, to try to get some type of relief. Okay, so that's what's happening with that over there. Just a brief, you know, which I say we'll get into that. You know, we watching it. Spirit got us watching it, man, and you see how it play out. But going back into this, all right, speaking on the elect, so the Spirit do what they want to do. All right, but this is the book of Isaiah 49:2, and it says, well, I finished at 1. It said, the Lord have called me from the womb, from the bowels of my mother hath he made mention of my name, and he have made my mouth like a sharp sword. In the shadow of his hand have he hid me, and made me a polished shaft. In the quiver hath he hid me. So Yahweh Shema Shai, you know, has made, you know, his elect men, okay, those prophets, you know, spiritual weapons, man. Okay, and these devils are cut in the spirit, and this is why we see these devils moving like they're moving. Okay, this is why we see, and these devils, they have a sort of a idea, all right, of who the elect could be, man, because they know who sold out. Okay, they not worried about niggas in the world. They're not worried about Charleston White or Anton Daniels or none of them niggas, man. The Egyptologists. Okay, then they know who done sold out to them as far as these Israelite groups. So by process of elimination, they kind of, you know, got a idea, you see. But the Lord has it to where the elect, you know, will be like a secret weapon in the spirit, okay, and will begin to what? Dismantle, okay, the enchantments of the devil. You know, these enchantments that have gotten weak. Now, if you're not a the elect, they're gonna still have an effect on you, okay? But overall, we're seeing that the enchantments are getting weaker as the spirit of Yahweh is growing in his men, you know? And that's what they want to get rid of, man. When these devils, you know, losing and Jacob trouble, all right, that's gonna be the Lord using Esau to punish, 2/3. Okay, but then that's gonna be Esau's attempt to try to get at, the prophets, man, that remnant. The scriptures say what? He will go to war with the remnant. Okay, Esau want that remnant out of there, like he want the cream of the crop, But the Lord got him set up for failure, man. So in matter of fact, cause I was gonna get there, but I think there's Numbers, one of my favorite scriptures, man. The elect will just be built different, man. The elect will have a different outlook on everything, because the elect, have a particular spirit, all right, that's built for the victory. Okay, so you go here to Numbers 14. Okay, and so when you go here, because this is during the time when, all right, Moses sent out spies, okay, to go search out, all right, the land, all right, and you had 12 spies went out, and 10 of them came back, with a faithless report. Pretty much scared, speaking about how tall, them Hamites was, and they looked at it like they was grasshoppers, okay, because they had that outlook of the unfaithful, okay. They didn't have with that spirit of faith. You see, but Caleb and Joshua, they came back with the report like, shit, we got it. Caleb and Jacob, but here it is. You had 12 spies, and they all went to go see the same land. Okay, they seen the same people, but they came back with different reports because the elect got a different outlook on everything, man, than everyone else. Okay, so you had, 10 faithless reports. Okay, Jake pretty much wanted to draw back. Niggas were talking about Egypt. Okay, going back to Egypt, like, God damn, nigga, you missed the whole, you missing the whole point. Okay, we got delivered out of Egypt to be sovereign. Like, nigga, you missing the whole, go back to Egypt, that's, but that's the mind of the non-elect. They don't get the bigger picture, man. That's why you got niggas that understand why every camp can't get along. You got niggas that think, all right, tribes is only black. You got the nigga woman with the mindset that she can be a feminist and the Israelite at the same time. Okay, because they missing the whole point. All right, so Joshua and Caleb came back with the report, and they didn't even mention the people on the land. They mentioned the land, like, yeah, the land plush. The land got this. We can sustain ourselves, man. We can be abundant. We good. Let's go. Okay. They looked at the same land, but they had different outlook. Joshua and Caleb had a ruling class mentality, man, through faith in Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. And that reason they wasn't worried about the people, because they knew their power was with them. Joshua and Caleb like, shit, this gonna be another day at the office. Easy work. Don't worry about them goddamn Canaanites. Easy work, man. Okay? That's the mindset that Caleb and Joshua had. So when you read it, the Lord pretty much cussed them niggas out, but he commended, all right, Caleb, It's Numbers 14 and 22. It says, because all those men which have seen my glory and my miracles which I did in Egypt and in the wilderness, and have tempted me now these 10 times, and have not hearkened to my voice. All right, because it was 10 niggas with that same faithless report. It says, surely they shall, and the Lord said, y'all seen what I did in Egypt? Y'all seen my highlights in Egypt? You see? Like, come on, it's me. Verse 23 says, surely they shall not see the land which I swear unto their fathers, neither shall any of them that provoke me see it. So like the Lord, like, look, man, y'all niggas ain't even gonna see the land. You know, I'm gonna make it to where y'all don't even make it. Y'all niggas not worthy with that faithless mindset, man. And that's the 2/3 of our people now. The Lord not gonna let them see the establishing of the throne of David. Okay, because that's gonna be a privilege to be there from day one, you know, to see this thing out. Because even those that die in Yahushua, they're gonna be on the chariot, so they're gonna see Yahushua conquer the heathen. Okay, wage war against the heathen, and you know, the ceremony, the feast of the Lamb, marriage supper of the Lamb. Okay, and then come down and set up the throne of David. You know, eventually come down and set up the throne of David. You know, only the elect are going to have that witness. You see, the 2/3 going to have to be told about it. Okay, verse 24 says, but my servant Caleb, because he hath another spirit with him, and hath followed me fully. Okay, first the Caleb had another spirit. The elect are built different, man. Different outlook. And it said, and follow him fully, the elect will be committed. Okay, following Yahweh Shema Shah fully, man. Not ego, not you know, vain glory, not gimmicks, not all this slick sly shit niggas be doing, man. You know, you always gotta figure out what these niggas up to, man. Okay, nah, man, the elect, okay, will be locked in, man. Okay, and it says, him will I bring into the land whereinto he went, and his seed shall possess it, man. Okay, and that's going to be the glory of the elect. You know, the elect men are going to be the heads of the houses of Israel. Okay, every Israelite is going to go back to one of those elect men in the kingdom. You know, just as we trace ourselves back to Jacob, all right, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and then ultimately all the way back to Adam, which in the spirit we know is Yahweh Shai. Well, in the kingdom, every Israelite, you know, is going to be connected to the house of the elect men. Okay, and that's part of the glory of being of the elect. Lord will we endure. You know, so that was the point, man. You know, Lord will, you brothers, you know, and you sisters edified. You know, once again, I want to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakwadash, and double honors unto the apostles and the elders, GMS, who rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations, and hope for Shalom.